Got real strength is not in muscles, it is in the mind. Anyone can react, get angry, or lose control, but only strong people can stay calm, understand others, and control themselves. In today's world, the strongest person is not the one who fights, but the one who understands human nature. Because when you understand people, you don't get manipulated, you don't react emotionally, you make smarter decisions, you stay ahead of others. These laws are not just knowledge, they are power. Power to control your emotions, power to read people, and power to build a better life. People don't act randomly. Every reaction, every decision, every emotion follows hidden patterns. If you only see actions, you get confused. If you understand the reasons behind them, you gain control. These ideas come from the laws of human nature, and today you'll learn not just what people do, but why they do it. Law of irrationality. What happens? People act emotionally, not logically. Reason, the human brain is wired for survival, not perfect thinking. Emotions come faster than logic, so we react before we think. Understanding, that's why people regret decisions later. They didn't use logic first. 2. Law of narcissism. What happens? People focus on themselves. Reason, everyone sees the world from their own perspective. Since childhood, we are the center of our own story. Understanding, that's why people care more about their problems than yours. 3. Law of role-playing. What happens? People hide their real personality. Reason, society rewards certain behaviors, so people act to fit in, impress, or protect themselves. Understanding, people wear masks to avoid judgment or gain approval. 4. Law of compulsive behavior. What happens? People repeat the same habits. Reason, the brain loves comfort and familiarity. Once a behavior is learned, it becomes automatic. Understanding, that's why people keep making the same mistakes again and again. 5. Law of covetousness. What happens? People want what others have. Reason, comparison is natural. When we see others with something better, it creates desire and sometimes jealousy. Understanding, people don't always want things, they want what others have. 6. Law of short-sightedness. What happens? People choose short-term pleasure. Reason, the brain is designed to seek immediate reward, not long-term benefit. Understanding, that's why people waste time, money, and opportunities. 7. Law of defensiveness. What happens? People hate criticism. Reason, criticism feels like an attack on identity and self-worth. The ego tries to protect itself. Understanding, even helpful advice can feel like an insult to someone. 8. Law of grandiosity. What happens? Some people think they are superior. Reason, deep inside, many people feel insecure. To hide that, they create a superior image. Understanding, overconfidence is often a mask for insecurity. 9. Law of aggression. What happens? People hide anger. Reason, society teaches us to control anger, so it gets buried instead of released. Understanding, hidden anger can suddenly explode if triggered. 10. Law of gender rigidity. What happens? People act in fixed, strong, or soft roles. Reason, society teaches strict roles, men strong, women soft, limiting natural behavior. Understanding, people suppress parts of themselves to fit expectations. 11. Law of aimlessness. What happens? People feel lost without goals. Reason, the brain needs direction. Without purpose, energy gets wasted in random actions. Understanding, no goal equals no clear path equals confusion. 12. Law of death denial. What happens? People avoid thinking about death. Reason, thinking about death creates fear, so the mind avoids it to stay comfortable. Understanding, ignoring death makes people waste time thinking life is unlimited. Final powerful line for audience impact. When you understand the reasons behind behavior, you stop reacting and start controlling. Control your mind equals control your life. Understand others equals gain real power.
Most people go through life confused about others. They ask questions like, why did he act like that? Why did she suddenly change? Why do people hurt others even when they know it's wrong? The truth is, people are not random. Their behavior follows patterns, hidden patterns. These laws are powerful because they reveal those hidden patterns. They don't just tell you what people do, they show you why they do it. And once you understand the why, everything changes. You stop taking things personally. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop getting controlled by others' behavior. Instead, you become calm, aware, and in control. It's like moving from darkness into light. Where others are confused, you become clear. Where others are emotional, you become stable. Where others are manipulated, you become aware. This is real power. Not power over others, but power over your own mind. And the truth is, in life, the person who controls their mind is always ahead of the one who doesn't. How these laws change your thinking. Before learning these laws, people usually react instantly. Someone says something, they get angry. Someone ignores them, they feel hurt. Someone succeeds, they feel jealous. They live on emotions. But after understanding these laws, your thinking changes. You start observing instead of reacting. You start understanding instead of judging. You start controlling instead of losing control. For example, if someone is rude, instead of getting angry, you think, maybe this person is emotional right now. If someone shows off, you think, maybe they are hiding insecurity. If someone repeats mistakes, you think this is their pattern. Now you are not reacting blindly, you are seeing clearly. Where you can use these laws. Deep explanation. These laws are not just theory, they are tools for real life. In daily life, every day you deal with people, family, friends, strangers. These laws help you avoid unnecessary fights and misunderstandings. You speak better, react less, and understand more. In friendships and relationships, many relationships fail because people don't understand behavior. These laws help you see emotions, ego, jealousy, and intentions clearly. You know who is real, who is acting, and how to respond wisely. In school, career, or business, success is not just about skills, it's about people. You deal with teachers, bosses, competitors, clients. If you understand human nature, you gain a big advantage. You avoid manipulation, make better decisions, and stay ahead. In tough situations, when problems come, most people panic or react emotionally. But if you understand these laws, you stay calm. And the calm person always thinks better and wins in the long run. In self-control, the biggest use. The biggest use is not outside, it's inside. You start noticing your own behavior. Why am I angry? Why am I jealous? Why am I reacting like this? And slowly, you begin to control it. This is the highest level of strength. When to use these laws. Real-life moments. These laws are not for one time, they are for every moment. Use them when someone disrespects you. Stay calm, don't react instantly. Someone shows attitude. Understand ego, don't take it personally. Someone repeats bad behavior. Notice pattern, don't expect change quickly. You feel distracted. Think long-term. You feel emotional. Pause and observe. Life gives you chances every day to use these laws. Deep reality. Strong message. Most people never learn